Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear brothers and sisters in Islam. Ramadan Mubarak. Today, I'm going to talk to you about something very important, a pillar of Islam, which is Zakat. Now, this is very important, brothers and sisters. Most of the times, we don't really talk about it, so it kind of goes under the carpet. But today, I'm going to talk to you about Zakat. Zakat in word and definition means to increase, to purify. In Islamic Sharia, Zakat is an obligatory charity that every Muslim who owns more than the nisab level, a surplus wealth or property, and has it in his or in her possession for more than a year, for a complete year, has to pay Zakat from that, which is 2.5%. Now, Zakat is a pillar of Islam. So if you don't pay Zakat, you kind of ignore it to the side. Now, guess what? You're actually missing that one pillar in your deen. So let's be very, very careful about it. And let's learn what it is, who to pay to, and how should it be paid. Now, Zakat has specific goods and specific properties that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned that you can pay Zakat from. I'm going to mention a few of them. One of them is gold or silver or anything that falls under that category. You can say cash, you can say money you have in bank account, and other types of currency that you own. And the other category you can also say is merchandise that is for sale and buying. You're buying and selling it. You don't just have it with yourself. So that's also a category that you have to pay Zakat from. And the other category is the cattle which grazes on the land of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that you have to pay Zakat from. Now, it's very important to know who to give Zakat to. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah At-Tawbah has mentioned 8 categories. Now we start with number 1, the poor or al-fuqara. The poor or al-fuqara is someone who does not have enough to pay or to cover their necessities. Now don't tell me you don't know anybody with those categories, with those characteristics. Look around us. What's going on in Gaza? There are so many people who cannot cover their necessities, their basic needs. So this is an opportunity for us to pay from our zakatable wealth to those people, to help our brothers and sisters in Islam who are in need. Number 2 are the needy al-masakin. Al-masakin are those who are struggling financially. They might have some resources, but not enough to cover their whole basic needs. And just like that, we can see what's going on in Palestine, in Gaza. This is a great opportunity to use this opportunity to help those individuals. And number 3 is those who are employed to administer, to manage, and distribute Zakat, which are also qualified to give Zakat to. Number 4, those whose hearts are to be reconciled, which are also called al-mu'allafat al-qulub. Those people who are inclined towards Islam, or those whose hearts needs to be softened towards Muslim community. Number 5 are the people who are in captivity, who are slaves. So you can pay Zakah to free a slave. Subhanallah. Number 6 are those who are in debt. There are so many individuals who have excessive debt, they cannot pay it. So you can use your Zakat to actually help that person pay off his or her debt. And number 7 is a very broad category, which is fi sabilillah. Those individuals who are serving in the cause of Allah, you can give Zakah in a deed in the cause of Allah, or a person who is serving in the cause of Allah. We have so many examples in Muslim communities, educators, scholars, those who are defending the Muslim communities. You can use your zakat money. So that's a good thing to know. Number 8, the wayfarer, the Ibn Sabil, those who are travelers, who are strangers, and they are in need. Now, these individuals are away from their home, they're away from their house, they need help. So you can pay your zakat to help this individual. SubhanAllah. Zakat is so important, brothers and sisters. Even if someone dies, that wealth that is zakatable, the zakat has to be taken out from it before the zakat is taken into inheritance. It's that important, subhanallah. Now let's say someone decides, of course money is good, wealth is good, who likes to share, right? Nobody likes to take out from it. Someone decides, okay, khalas, I'm not gonna pay anything from it, I'm just gonna keep it all to myself. Now listen to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warns you if you do that. يوم يهمى عليها في النار جهنم فتكوى بها جباههم وجنوبهم وظهورهم هذا ما كنزتم لأنفسكم فذوقوا ما كنتم تكنزون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, on that day when it shall be heated in the fire of hell, and it will be branded on their faces, on their sides, and on their backs. And it will be said, this is what you hoarded up for yourself. Now taste what you have hoarded up. A'udhu billah, a'udhu billah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us afiyah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us afiyah. This is very important. Pay attention to these details. Yeah, oh brothers and sisters. Yeah, Muslimin. Pay attention. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes someone wealthy and rich, Allah made someone wealthy and rich. Now that person does not pay zakat from that wealth, from that money. On the day of judgment, that wealth will turn into a bald snake that has 2 dots over its eyes. It will encircle this individual around his neck, and it will start biting the individual. This snake is a poisonous snake, and it will say to the individual, I am your wealth, I am your wealth. A'udhu billah. Now what wealth is this? This is the wealth that you have not paid zakat on. A'udhu billah. So let's pay attention to this. This was about zakah. Thank you so much for watching. Jazakallahu khairan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us steadfast on this particular and all other pillars of Islam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us hidayah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us away from His punishments. Jazakallahu khairan. Thanks for watching. Ramadan Mubarak. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.